Cancer, hey, I hope you're doing well. So this is your collective love reading. It's going to take you from the beginning of June right the way into July. Remember though guys, you're all in different timelines. Time is fluid, so some of you would be a predictive reading, others of you it's just down to you to try and gauge where you feel you fit within the reading. If it doesn't resonate straight away, just hold on out till the end of the reading, because if it's predictive you're not going to know. You may find it'll unfold over the coming weeks. Oh, that card's flung itself out there. You've got the Two of Swords, Queen of Wands and Ten of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, just before we go any further guys, if you could like, share and subscribe for me, that would be amazing. Thank you very much. It's happening. The hesitations, the pausing in between downloads, getting the words tangled up. I might start stuttering, stammering as well, but it's a great sign because it means Spirit's coming in really strongly. There's a wealth of downloads that wants to come through. So that'll be great for you guys. And the cards are absolutely bouncing here. We've got a slightly different spread, a few altar questions. So I'll reveal them to you whilst I'm laying the cards out. Yeah, I think we're done. So your energy coming into the reading, what we've got here, Three of Swords. Your party's current energy, Queen of Wands. What the situation is between the both of you at the moment. Seven of Swords. A lot going on within the thought process. How your party, how they view you at the moment. Three of Cups. Now remember guys, this is how they view you. It doesn't mean it's how you actually are. What your party isn't revealing to you at this moment. King of Cups. Some read that as Libra, Scorpio energy. There is quite a bit of Libra coming into this reading. We had the Two of Swords as well. That was at the beginning, that flung itself out. If I remember correctly, I don't know, you'd have to go back. I think the Queen of Wands was there as well. Anyhow, we'll see how it unfolds in the reading. What are their fears, anxieties and concerns with regards to the connection with you and moving it forward? The Devil. What plans of action are they going to put in place, or what are they going to do to move the connection forward with you? Strength in reverse. And then we're going to get guidance from Spirit, which is the Lovers in reverse. My goodness. What I'm getting straight away, absolutely no messing. Some of you are in a third-party connection. You're in a long-term connection, and so's the third party that you're with. They're in a long-term connection as well. But one of you, and I feel it's you Cancer, wants to become more committed. You may even be not threatening, but saying I'll leave my party. I'll leave whoever it is you've been in a long-term relationship with. You'll leave them for this person who's a third party. But they want to keep it as a third party. There's something they're gaining monetary wise from the person that they're with, and they don't want to let that go. It's too comfortable. But there's something that they see within you, and it's as if you're a blessing. You're this empress. You're too out of their league. And it'll trigger their insecurity if you was to get together. As if they wouldn't be able to handle somebody that got so much attention. So they're getting the ego strokes from the person that they're with. This is a whopping download. But they're also getting the interaction from yourself as well. And you're saying you're willing to leave your party. And they don't want it. And that's why that Devil's there in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse has just flung itself out. I'm not sure if you heard that. What can you give me please, Spirit, on this Three of Swords? What can you give me on this Three of Swords? The Death card. The Chariot. And the Star. For some reason I'm getting this as a cross-watcher reading. I'm getting that this Three of Swords energy is coming through as your party. Remember, flip the energy if need be, but I'll read it as yourself. So this is coming through as your energy. Even though I'm getting the downloads off spirit that it's theirs, there's some type of process that's going on here, a really deep process. I feel it's linked to the full moon in Scorpio that went ahead round about mid-May, the 16th. I'm following that transformation, because what was caught up in that as well was also the Pluto retrograde that fell round about the 30th of April. And both of those surges, I'm hearing surges. So I do feel there's been growth and expansion here, especially with that Chariot card being there. It's taking you towards healing, but it's making you feel a bit disorientated. But you're gaining closure over something now. It may not make sense straight away. What's this closure, please, Spirit? Or this Star card? What's this closure? Or the Star card? You're seeing something for what it actually is. When it comes to a relationship, this is heavy, heavy energy that you're in. This upset here. I don't think people realise, or you even realise, the depth of transformation that you've had going through, or that you're going through at the minute, because you're so deep in it, but you're surging forward. With this card here, your card, the Chariot, and it's taking you towards healing, but it's a lengthy process. But you're coming into your awareness that something isn't exactly how it seems or how it was. There's something you're after, something you're aspiring towards. Because the next card out is the World card. I never normally take this many clarifiers, but then following that is the High Priestess. And I don't think you want to be hidden anymore. But your party wants to keep you hidden. And this is why that Devil's in reverse. Because the dynamic, or the way the relationship was set up, it wasn't healthy. There was something about you being kept quiet, or the relationship being kept quiet. And you don't want that anymore. You want to release the negative vibes, the low vibrational energy that comes with, I don't even know if I want to use the word commitment. This has gone on for some time. This has been something, a connection that has been revisited quite regularly. You may have gone months and not seen each other, and then it sparked back off again. But you have taken a different direction to help get yourself towards healing. Because the attention from this person has been compromised. There's been somebody else within the equation. It may be the partner that you're with. They have somebody else and they're keeping that quiet. You're not the secretive partner. Just apply it as and where. But there's a new direction that you're going in that's taking you towards healing, and the rose tinted glasses are coming off. But this Death card energy, the Chariot, going towards the Star card, and then the World. It's a massive transformation that's going through. It's as if you've been desiring this your whole life, this level of clarity and insight, and it's finally here. You've followed your own intuition, and you've also moved up vibrationally as well. There's a psychic element here for some of you. What can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Queen of Wands? What can you give me on this Queen of Wands of the current energy that Cancer's party's in coming into the reading? I keep hearing Pisces really strongly as well. Avoidance of conflict. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And Nine of Swords. I feel this Queen of Wands is making it seem like she is caught up with responsibilities or other things within a life. Remember, it's not gender specific, male or female. And that's why they're trying to avoid getting into something with you that they don't feel the same about. If it is that you're after more commitment, Cancer, I feel this party feels incredibly passionate towards you. They're talking the talk, or maybe giving you the impression that they're in it for the long term, but I'm just not getting that they are, especially with that Ace of Pentacles that's in reverse, and that's why it's causing them so much stress. Now, this doesn't mean to say that this is how it's going to be forever. It's not going to apply for all of you. But at the moment, or for the next year at least, that's what I'm hearing. This opportunity isn't going to come in. But they're keeping it on the lowdown and making it appear like there's this high level of stress elsewhere, and they're preoccupied. But by putting themselves in a vibe or appearing like they're mithered with other things in their life, it's as if they're feeding you the message not to go near them with what your expectations are from the relationship or from the connection. I'm getting an energy of, if I put it out there, I'm really stressed, I'm mithered, and I'm hearing exasperated. I'm feeding the message to Cancer not to approach me at the moment because now isn't a good time. This Queen is passionately led, and that's why I'll say her responsibilities end up building up. It's an energy of amassing responsibilities, because they have an inability to be able to regulate what they feel passionate towards. So if it is they are highly sexual towards you, shall we say, this will probably be the driving force behind the connection, because they're unable to say no. That's what's leading, taking the connection forward, keeping it connected. And Spirit is really drawing me towards those two lions that are up at the back there, that are connecting. Try and zoom you up a bit. I do apologise, the gardeners are here. What can you give me then, please, Spirit, on this Seven of Swords energy? What the situation's like for Cancer and their party. We've got two cards there. First card, more Pisces energy. You know, it doesn't have to be. Page of Cups or Princess of Cups as seen in this deck. That can be any of the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. And then the next card, the Empress, that's in reverse. Taurus, Libra. I mentioned as well, strong Libra within this reading. This is a realisation that they should have offered something up. Even if it was just an apology. And I feel it's to this Empress. Now, the Empress, when it's in reverse, can be seen as somebody who is unbalanced. They're not grounded. The manifestations is simply not coming in at the moment. But that's not the vibe that I'm getting off this Empress. I feel like she's gone quiet. I feel this is the party who your party is desiring, but they can't get to them at the moment, or they're not willing to because of their ego. Who's this Empress, please, Spirit? Who's this Empress that's in reverse? The Four of Wands. I feel it's who they see as their twin flame. And there's that Ten of Wands again. That's in reverse. That's shot out at the beginning. There's heavy responsibility that comes with this Empress. I feel that's the union she's already in. She may have, I keep hearing threatened. earlier on, doesn't have to be a female, male or female, that she wanted more from the connection, possibly with you or your party. I'm feeling it's your party. And now your party, or whoever it is within the dynamic, wants to go back and offer this cup, maybe an apology, because they've gained all the awareness that they needed to now. But they're unsure whether this Empress feels the same. Because she has something established at her end, that Four of Wands energy. Or she's been seen different in another light. I keep hearing platform. And is now under a lot of responsibility, or has been preoccupied, this Ten of Wands energy. I'm trying to hit most of you here. This Seven of Wands as well, maybe the energy that's between the both of you, where you've gone through this massive transformation, or maybe in the depths of it as of this moment, and you've realised you've learned everything that you need to know. The rose tinted glasses have come off with regards to the connection, and you're offering up now this Page of Cups energy. But this Empress, who is over here, your party, either isn't giving you an answer or doesn't feel the same. They want to continue with something the way that it is. Or they're drip feeding you. How this ideal, this Empress, used to be their Empress, but now they don't value him or her as that. But there's a structure, there's something set up around them to do with high responsibilities. And if it is you're involved with somebody, third party, if you're asking more of them, it's either you or them that doesn't want to continue within this third party dynamic because of the risks involved. That's just what I'm getting. And I feel that's why that Ten of Wands is there, that's in reverse. And that Devil energy is there, that's in reverse as well. You're under too much pressure and there's a wanting to let it go. And they know it. And that's what their fears and anxieties and concerns are at the moment, because they get a fix from you. Nine of Pentacles. You're developing, you're becoming more independent. You're not as easy to coax round, I'm hearing now. And that's why they're feeling threatened. How do they view Cancer at the moment then, please, Spirit? How does Cancer's party view Cancer at the moment? Well, definitely vibing higher. Queen of Wands, that's in reverse. And would you believe the Devil that's in reverse? I can't believe it, but I can. They're witnessing you as dealing through all of your issues now. I'm hearing autonomy, independence, really getting a grip of things and seeing situations for what they are. I'm hearing not being as oversensitive, but there's been a codependency here somewhere. Remember, this isn't going to be for all of you. And what's threatening your party is that your life isn't just about them anymore. There's other factors that are coming in. There's other options that have become available to you and they just don't like it. And this Devil energy can be seen as the codependency energy. It doesn't have to be alcohol, drugs, can be. It can be an unhealthy attachment to the person that you're with. And if it is that they're breadcrumbing you, I keep getting that through. You're wanting more now from them, more from the connection with them. You're wanting to know where it's going to go, and they don't like it because you're putting yourself in more of a position of power, and they want you to be needy on them. They need that, and that's what their fear is with that Devil energy. What can you give me, please, Spirit, on this King of Cups? Of what they're not revealing at the moment to Cancer. What can you give me on this King of Cups? Justice. Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. The fact that the Justice card is on top of the King of Cups there, to me, it's as if they're getting the karma, or they feel they're getting the karma, because they feel so threatened by you finding these new skills that you've got that you didn't know that you had or have, and you're going towards victory. It's becoming clear now that the direction you're going in, it's the right thing to do. It's a new beginning for you. There's been I'm hearing humongous shift, bordering on unrecognisable, with that energy that's up at the top there, but there's nothing you're doing towards them directly. All it is finding your own footing, and they don't like it. But what they're not revealing to you is how vulnerable they're feeling, how anxious they're feeling. There's a know-it-all vibe here. A narrow-mindedness vibe. And it's triggering past pain or hurt that's gone on in relationships, inner child wounds. But it's triggering something within them, but that's their issue. It's not got anything to do with you, but they can't. They can't mention it to you because of their ego or something that's happened before, because every time you try to make progress, a boundary gets put in place, like a blockage. And then I'm hearing, because they try and make it about them, but you've made something clear, and this is what's really thrown them. What can you give me on this devil energy, please, Spirit, of their fears, anxieties and concerns when it comes to the connection with, wow, Cancer? Well, Seven of Pentacles, there's the plans, Seven of Swords, and can be read as the Page, Princess of Pentacles. There's that fear coming in. There's you letting go of something that has really been hanging on to you. They want you to be burdened with something. May even be that you've been suffering from a mental illness and you've not been able to move forward. And they've been able to, I mean, in some ways, keep you trapped. And now you're finding your footing, finding the new skills, finding what it is that really ignites something within you. They think you're going to start creeping round or not revealing everything to them intentionally. And they don't like it. They really don't like it. And that's why the Princess or the Page of Pentacles is in reverse, because they've got something on their shoulders. They've got a sense of responsibility or guilt, something from the past that's niggling them, but they're not willing to air it. That can possibly as well even be their energy. The Seven of Swords, that's moving forward. They're moving forward in that energy, but with the Two Swords still behind them. You can see the energy there, moving forward with the Five, but the Two Swords are still behind because there's something that's niggling in the back of the head that they're not willing to deal with. They don't want to go there, because by going there and discussing it, it means acknowledging it, and they don't want to acknowledge it. And I feel it's because of their ego. They don't want to put it out there, how dependent they are on you needing them. It really, really is upsetting them here. What's the plan of action when it comes to moving the connection forward with you? Well, I feel they're going to try and destable you. I feel they're going to try and rock the boat. Queen of Cups. Two of Pentacles. And there's that Two of Swords. I think it popped out at the beginning in reverse. This really isn't a nice vibe that I'm getting through now. The threat and intimidation that they're feeling. But I don't think it's anything that you're directly doing. I think they're witnessing in you growing. You really finding your footing, and they do not like it. They really don't. They're so scared of, I'm hearing you go into the shops. Maybe that was a problem for you, a difficulty for you, and now you're doing it. They're feared of you starting to expand and gain more footing. And this strength card, I mean, it worries me because it makes me think that they're trying to destabilize you. They want to keep you in that lack. Not feeling hopeful, lacking confidence, energy. And that Queen of Cups, she can be emotional at the best of times. But there's a wanting to push you forward here towards overwhelm. Because they know you're going with the flow with something. And that you're making your own decisions now. And they don't like it. They feel you're hiding something from them. But you're not. This is an energy of somebody that would sit there and sulk. But would really enjoy, and it'd be sulking for no reason, but would really enjoy you trying to get their attention. They give you or part with the absolute bare minimum when it comes to attention. That's the need, the depth of them really needing to be in control. They'd even go without having a conversation with you because they don't feel you're worth having a conversation with. But now they want to know what you're up to, because you're getting your needs fulfilled elsewhere. And whilst they're asking, they're only asking because they're wanting to settle their own insecurity. They're not actually asking about you because there's interest there. They're doing it for their own needs. This is an energy you need to be really cautious of, because I just see you going from strength to strength. And it's going to take them down. Not because of what you're doing wrong, absolutely not. But they'll make you feel like that, and their insecurity is what's taking them down. But they'll also try and take you with them. And this is what I'm getting with the destabilizing energy. Because they don't want you to be able to make your own decisions. What can you give me as guidance, please, Spirit, when it comes to this Lover's energy? What can you give me as guidance? A strong Gemini as well coming into this reading. King of Cups now in reverse. Four of Pentacles now in the upright. And I'll take one more. Wheel of Fortune. Well. The Lover's in reverse, that's that lack of interaction. The lack of giving emotionally. The lack of honest communication. And I feel that's why that King of Cups has come through in reverse as well. Because they're shutting themselves down emotionally and not giving you any inkling at all that there's anything wrong. They may be playing really subtle mind games with you to trigger you, but you don't seem to be responding to it now, or Spirit saying don't respond to it. Keeping it about you, not in a selfish way, prioritizing yourself. There's something that you're doing that's going to reveal to you the other party, and this is why the universe is going to move you forward. They see the expansion. They see how you feel good about yourself with that Wheel of Fortune energy. But they won't tell you because they know there's something that you're yearning from them. And I'm hearing that you possibly may have not got either from your parents and you want it from them. They know, but they won't tell you. Even if it is about them being proud of you. They won't tell you because they know that you want it. They know that their opinion is important to you. And I feel it's become too important. But there's something that you have done, something that you've worked on, a change that you've created, and it's took off, absolutely. And it's put you into this Four of Pentacles energy and the Wheel of Fortune. And you're being rewarded for it. But there's going to be a distinct difference being... Things are going to be highlighted to you now, I feel. This is really low vibrational energy that you're having to witness. It's definitely not what you're in. And I feel you're going to witness it more because as you rise, I'm hearing your pre-Empress energy. Whenever you come into the setting with this other person, whoever it is, they'll just ooze this negativity, but it may not even be communicated to you verbally. You'll just sense it. Because that's the heightening there of your intuition. Any blockages that you've had, any upset from the past, any traumas, anything that's there, you're clearing them. I'm seeing like a Seven of Pentacles energy where you're able to step back now and be an observer of them. You're not still caught up in the upset. Yeah, they may trigger you, but the angle, the perspective that you're looking at them from now is different. You've released them partly, or you're releasing them, and it's helping you move on, and they know this, and they now don't know where they fit in because their attachment to you isn't healthy, and they're happy when you're down, and see, look, his words going. There's something key here that I'm saying. There's something around this point that I'm saying. And you're growing in confidence and they don't like it. They really don't. And that devil that's in reverse twice, the fear is them letting go of the trauma. You letting go of whatever it is that has been holding you back. They want you to still be burdened, to still be vulnerable, to still have these issues, because whilst you have them, it stops the progress and it stops you moving on and expanding. They don't want you to expand. They need you to need them. My God, this has been an absolute whopper. So you just keep doing you. There's something that you're doing or something that you've done that's right. But it's about keeping yourself in a safe environment as well. Planning and knowing when the right time is to make the right move, and rehearsing if a situation was to get complicated or awkward. How do you plan on resolving it now? How would you want to respond to the situation? Because I feel there's going to be triggering here. Someone's going to be trying to trigger you, to try and provoke you. Because they really do not want you to move on. And keep doing what you're doing with that 8 of... My mind's going now because Spirit's saying you don't need to disclose anything to anybody. Keep doing what you're doing with your talents, your skills, your newfound interests. Because whilst you're doing that, it's heightening your awareness, and you really need to give yourself a bloody good pat on the back for the place that you've got yourself to now. It's wonderful. Sending massive hugs your way, Cancer. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, please, and over and out. Bye.